Hey, what is up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful day. It is Sunday, early morning. It's about 4 a.m. right now. And I'm awake because my sleep schedule has just been kaput. Yeah, like I mentioned in my last video, I've been coming down with something. Well, I've been sick as a dog for about the last week. Not sure exactly what it is. It could be COVID, it could be the flu. Not positive, but boy, I'm feeling it, and I just haven't been motivated to do a whole lot. So I do apologize for not putting any videos out recently. Hey, it is what it is. At least this isn't my income, and I'm forced to do it. So, want to talk about probably a couple things today. One, I have got to get this garage figured out. Everything's been stalled. I am redoing my plan for the garden. I still have a lot of raised garden beds to build. I haven't really built any since, I think I've built two since I did the video and the review on putting them together and all that kind of stuff. So I need to get my butt into gear and do that, but I need to lay down some weed fabric and whatnot. I think I'm going to go full weed fabric for the full area, except for the corn, and do it that way. It's just more money than I wanted to spend. It's a little bit more work, but it should be good in the long run. But anyway, I kind of want to talk about what's been going on, in the politics and stuff like that. Trump has to kick up his game severely. I thought when that assassination attempt happened that it was pretty much smooth sailing, but that was with Biden. I think if it was still Trump versus Biden, he would have it in the bag. But we do not have that anymore. There is a huge think tank and planners and all these people on the side of Harris right now that are doing some pretty good stuff. And Trump is just stagnant. He's just doing the same thing. I mean, he's come up with a couple new, childish names for Harris. And he's still running on the border and the border issue and stuff like that. And it's like, tell me something. I've been saying recently that everything in politics right now is just completely hollow. There's no substance to any of it. Nobody has anything good to say. Nobody has anything constructive or give me a little bit of hope for getting anybody in office. And I've even been looking at the Libertarian running candidate, and there isn't really anything there. I mean, it's the typical Libertarian ideology, which I am for. But he's a far left Libertarian. So I don't have nothing. I don't even want to be involved with this until at least somebody stands up and says something that makes me think, yeah, we have a better opportunity going with this person. But right now, Trump is just completely stagnant. The whole Republican Party is completely stagnant, and the Democratic Party is walking away right now. Now, for instance, she basically stole, which I agree, the no tax on tips, no tax on service tips and stuff like that, which was Trump's idea. I think we all know that. But she successfully stole it. She is doing, the price of groceries, putting a cap on the price of groceries. Now, I understand that that is a communist move. I understand that that is not going to be a good thing. But everything is at face value. Nobody looks into what, why, how, or when any of these candidates, I mean, the things that they say, they don't look into exactly what's going to happen and the cause and effect of all these things. They look at, so-and-so said this, I like that, I'm going to vote for them. And it's the case every single election. We didn't get a wall. We didn't get universal health care. We don't get any of this stuff that they run their campaign on. So they got to kick up the lies on the Republican side. because it's all bullshit. The whole running campaign on every single candidate out there is complete bullshit. None of it's true. None of it happens. It's just a whole bunch of false hope that we base our decisions on for the whole history, and not the history, but the future of our country. It's all based on bullshit, which is really, really sad, because I would like to see somebody actually step up and say something that's not bullshit, something that actually has some substance to it. I think Ramaswamy was one of the few people in a long time that actually stepped up and said how he's going to get things done. There's a problem. Here's a solution. Here's how I'm going to execute the solution. Whether it was right, wrong, whether it would work or not, who knows? But for freaking sake, at least he came up with a plan and presented something to the people. What's Trump done? Nothing. Nothing at all. He's just bitching. That's all he's doing. Oh, he's going to stop all the wars in one phone call. If you believe that, I wish you the best of luck. He's got nothing. Harris really has nothing. But she's at least putting together a false front for people to say, yes, I believe this, and yes, I think this would be good. I mean, a good example of this was Bernie Sanders when he was running. He said a whole bunch of things that a lot of young college kids and young liberals would really like to see. So it doesn't matter whether he would be able to actually execute on any of the ideas that he has. Just the fact that he said it is all it takes to win the election. So Trump needs to come up with some good bullshit to be able to try to get the Republican Party back in office. Because if he doesn't, the bullshit's going to win. And the left has a lot of bullshit lined up that is working. It's working pretty well. So, yeah. Man, I don't know what to do. I've actually never voted for a president before. I have never been involved in politics until Obama ran. And I thought it was interesting when Obama ran. There was some history being made. And I should probably learn a little bit about it. Now that I've learned enough to be able to consciously and with the education that I have, make a good decision on who I decide to vote for, it's all fluff and fake. Then it hasn't always been that way. It hasn't always been that way. For another example, look at Bill Clinton. Okay, love him or hate him, he was real. He ran his campaign on being able to fix the economy because the economy was in the slums. And he actually executed on it and did it. He didn't do it exactly as he had planned in his campaign run. But he came out, said, we have a problem. I have this idea for a solution. Whether you like it or not, it's the only way it's going to get done. And we're going to execute on this and try to fix the country. And in the long run, he did it. We actually had a surplus in our country when he left office. And then George Bush came in and, well, we all know the rest of that. So, yeah, we need to definitely up the game, because there's nothing so far in this presidential run on anybody's part that has gotten me remotely excited about anything except cover your own ass, because there ain't anything good coming out of the next 4 to 8 years. And I will say this, just to remind one whoever gets in this presidential seat is probably going to be deemed the worst president of all time. One of the best presidents of all time is going to be after 2032, most likely. Whoever gets that seat is going to set the pace for the rest of the world for a very long time. So I'm not putting a lot of weight in whoever gets elected. Now, you got Harris as wanting to get rid of assault rifles and whatnot, which, Bill Clinton did the same thing. And nobody really bitched too much about it back then. Yeah, there were some people that were bummed out about it, but we went on with our lives. Now, it might start a civil war just because of where we are in this world. But there are little things depending on who gets elected on how our world's going to change. You know, you think woke is bad right now. If Harris gets in, yeah, it's going to be written into the Constitution that we got to go hug trannies. But yeah, it's bigger than our election. Our election affects the world. It is very, very big. But we have issues that are bigger than that nobody's talking about. Nobody's giving solutions. Nobody's doing anything about, which really bums me out. I'd really like to hear somebody actually talk about how we're going to protect ourselves when invasions come our way and things like that. So it ain't happening. But anyway, kind of a drawn out video. I just wanted to make a video, let you guys know that, hey, I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm sick as a dog. I'm trying to fight this, but time will be the winner here, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but so yeah, anyway, yeah, I'll leave with that. I just wanted to get a video out, talk about the absolute hollowness of what's going on with our politics right now, and that's what I truly believe, so that's what I will talk about. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it with that. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully I'll be able to get another video out maybe later on today or soon, because I'm feeling a little bit better. But all right, I'll leave it at that. Till then, I'll talk to you then. Peace.